Ltd, and today I'm going to share with you another old traditional Bajan recipe. Today we're making jug jug. Way back in the 1600s, some Scottish settlers came to Barbados and they brought this dish with them. It resembles something you find in Scotland called haggis, which is protein and peas that you grind together and serve. Now over the years, jug jug has evolved. It would primarily be peas, green pigeon peas, and bits of ham. Then it started being green pigeon peas and bits of beef, and then bits of chicken. It was known as the poor man's food. Now today, we're going to evolve this dish even further. I'm going to show you how you can make jug jug if you don't eat meat, so you're not going to add bits of ham or bits of chicken or bits of beef, or if you can't afford it. So let's go over the ingredients. We have 15 ounces of green pigeon peas. These are already cooked. We have 4 tablespoons of guinea corn flour. Now you just can't put in any type of flour. It must be guinea corn flour if we're staying as true as possible to our jug jug. 4 tablespoons of guinea corn flour. And for our meat replacement, if you're using the traditional meat, you'll use a 1/4 pound of pork or ham. But today I'm going to use a meat replacement. We're going to use my favorite crumbles and something we have here called ham. Now, have you ever heard of, I can't believe it's not butter? Well, I can't believe it's not ham. It looks like ham, the ham slices. It smells like ham when you're cooking it, and you know that ham has a particular scent that is really great in the kitchen. And it tastes like ham. I really can't believe it's not ham, but I'm believing what they say on the box. So we're going to use some ham slices and veggie crumbles. And 2 of them mixed together, we're going to get about a 1/2 pound of 2 of them. We're going to get 1/2 of a green sweet pepper and 1/2 of an orange sweet pepper chopped, 1/2 of 1 onion chopped. We're going to get our Bajan seasoning. You can't have jug jug unless you have our Bajan seasoning. So we have like 2 tablespoons of Bajan seasoning. And then we have some other seasoning just to add to it. We have 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon of thyme, a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. You don't want it too hot. A pinch of salt. And I always like to add 2 tablespoons of ketchup and 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce mixed. Now our first step, we're going to start to prepare our meat replacement. So I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to this frying pan. It has been on for about a minute. And we're going to saute our onions, the sweet pepper. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Yeah, we're going to saute it. Just turn it a bit down. Saute the onion and the sweet pepper. Mix them together. Oh, it smells amazing. I absolutely love it. I always say it. Smelling onion and sweet pepper in the kitchen. And once they have become a little tender, we're going to add our meat replacement. So we're going to add our veggie crumbles. And we're going to add, I can't believe it's not ham, to our sauteed onions and sweet pepper. Now we're going to add all of our seasonings together, our oregano, our thyme, a pinch of salt, paprika, of course our Bajan seasoning, and we're going to add our ketchup and barbecue sauce. And we're going to mix it all together, and then I'll show you the next step. Now this has been cooking for about 5 or so minutes, and it smells so good. Have it on a low heat and just allow it to just cook, and all the flavors to just become mixed in with each other. Now if you're using the traditional pork or beef or chicken, you know you will cook it first, and once it has finished cooking, you're going to drain all of the water off, and you're going to keep that water back. We're just going to cook it until it's tender. Now when it's tender, we're going to add our peas, our cooked peas. Whether you're doing it this way or the traditional way, once the meat or the meat replacement is nice and tender, we're going to add our cooked peas. Then we'll get ready to put it into our food processor so we can blend it. Our parents and our grandparents would have used a meat grinder when they were making jug jug, but this is 2020, so we'll use a food processor. Just look at the texture, nice and smooth. We're going to add it back to our saucepan now, where we're going to add our guinea corn to complete our jug jug. Now traditionally, if you're using the pork or the chicken or the beef, you will add the water that remained when you drained it off, because it may be a little stiff and we don't want it stiff. But since we didn't use any meat, I'm going to just add a little bit of water just so we can get it a little more loose, as they say. And then we're going to add our guinea corn, and our jug jug is almost complete. Add a little water once you've used the guinea corn flour, because you need to get a smooth consistency, and allow it to cook for another 10 minutes. If you're using the traditional meat, ham or beef or chicken, allow it to cook for another 30 minutes until it's nice and smooth and ready to eat. Our jug jug is now finished, and whether you do it the traditional way with the pork and beef and the chicken, or you do it this way, you should get the same smooth texture. It smells really good. Now it's time to taste. Now this is a perfect side dish for your Christmas menu this year. You absolutely have to try it. I still can't believe it's not ham. It tastes really good. Now you need to try it.